Hello indie game fans! August 2020 clocked in with 901 new releases on Steam, so if you're overwhelmed with what to get, this channel is the right place for you. We begin the list of new indie games that I missed with the awesome Warriors of the Now. This is an Egyptian-themed turn-based tactics game where you control 3 characters, Warrior, Archer and Mage, and have to defeat the Great Serpent in order to bring back the sun. It has both roguelite and base building elements, which are my favourites, and this is from a 2-man team in China, which is very impressive. Not usually a fan of drone games, but the simply titled Drone the Game does really have impressive graphics and is an arena combat title that may be of interest. The indie classic Frog Fractions relaunches on Steam with the Game of the Decade edition and is an excellent educational game teaching fractions. Highly recommended for kids, and the new DLC adds a snazzy new hat to our protagonist and is a form of support for this indie developer.
속탑
The Southport Collective is back once again with a survival city builder in Pyramida. Expand your base in the day while fighting monsters at night, and it does remind me of classic Age of Empires. covered Soulfire a little while back, but this side-scrolling Souls-like Battle Royale title launched out of early access, and with it decided to become free-to-play as well, so no harm checking it out. If you ever trawled the App Store looking for Match 3 titles, you may have come across Puzzle Forge, where you combine weapons to tier them up in order to become a master blacksmith. Described as a combination of Triple Town and Puzzle Quest, Puzzle Forge Dungeon is the next entry from the same developer, but with fancier graphics and some fresh ideas. For a free wacky multiplayer sports title, why not check out Circle or Football, Soccer or whatever. This is from the developer of the equally zany Circle of Sumo, but with a different theme, and should be fun with friends. This one may not be a looker, but Dungeon and Derision is a turn-based tactics title with roguelike elements, and the developer seems sincere enough in my interactions with them. This one blew up out of nowhere since Post Void is a retro FPS with a focus on speed, something which many people crave when talking about older shooters. Interestingly, this is from the developer of the eldritch horror Pikmin game Sea Salt from last year, so good on them for making another awesome game. think Life is basically China Truck Simulator on the surface, and since I'm not very into these, I'm not quite sure what the differences are. This has a dynamic weather system, day-night cycles and weather, and on top of big rigs, you do also have the ability to drive smaller lorries and trucks as well. Slime Sphere is a wonderful looking smaller tactics title that falls more on the puzzle end of things, but for having gorgeous pixel art, it takes the #1 spot. To see more of the big picture, check out these awesome videos and I will see you after the jump.